USAID spent $2 million for sex change surgeries in Guatemala.
$37 million for services for sex workers and their clients and transgender people in South Africa.
Millions to teach Moroccans how to make pottery. The Moroccans were making pottery before we were a country.
$520 million to pay consultants to teach people in Africa about climate change.
USAID distributed around 800 million condoms last year, and this was in '93. The argument that condoms are not being distributed obviously has some holes in it.
$42 million for Johns Hopkins to research and drive social behavior, and $250,000 for FIU for DEI training, and $244,000 for Stanford to do leadership training, not life-saving programs.
$1.5 million to promote LGBTQ causes for immigrants in Latin America, allowing them to litigate against foreign governments, primarily Catholic nations.
$10 million for circumcision in Mozambique. There's another example for you.
$3 million to tomorrow's youth. And the head of that has produced numerous anti-Semitic, anti-Israeli songs as part of this cultural dialogue.
$22 million to increase tourism in Tunisia and Egypt. That's not life-saving.
I mean, USAID funded scholarships for people who became terrorists like Anwar al-Awlaki.
$4.5 million to teach people in Kazakhstan how to fight back against internet trolls.
Under the guise of USAID, we sent money to UNRWA, which returned funds directly to Hamas.
$20,000 to help LGBT individuals vote in Honduran elections.
$20 million from USAID to create educational television programs for children unable to attend the physical school.
$75,000 for a drag show workshop in Ecuador.
$5.5 million to improve the lives of LGBT individuals in Uganda.
$31 million for providing USAID employees with resilience, wellness, and work-life balance counseling.
$25,000 for diversity recruitment events. What is a diversity recruitment event in the middle of the jungle?
I have no idea.
$14 million to identify LGBT leaders in Cambodia.
$1.5 million for DEI in Serbia.
$840 million in the last 20 years on Pakistan's education-related program. It includes $136 million to build 120 schools, of which there is zero evidence that any of them were built. Yeah, they can't attend it because it doesn't exist. You paid for it. Somebody else got the money. You are paying for terrorism.
$425,000 to train Indonesian coffee companies on how to be more gender-friendly.
$24 million to build green transportation alternatives in Georgia.
$15 million for condoms to the Taliban.
$47,000 for transgender operas in Colombia.
$15 million to promote LGBT rights for individuals in Kenya.
$2.5 million were sent through USAID to build the electric vehicle charging stations in Vietnam.
$30 million to cover unclear programs while the dictator has corrupted the economy, destroying jobs.
$5.5 million for promoting LGBT acceptance in Uganda. That is not life-saving, and that's not combating Ebola.
And $2 million to conduct sex change surgeries in Guatemala through a trans-led organization.
No more comic books for $50,000 or $50,000 trans operas. No more $800,000 job fairs in Bangladesh for trans individuals, specifically in a country where the average monthly wage is $220. These things come to an end.